It's gonna take a while. He was born and raised in Akron, Ohio. He lives in Mission Viejo and with his lovely wife Yvonne, who he's been married to for 16 years and has two incredible children with. Steve is a financial planner with the financial planning division of MetLife in Irvine. He also loves to study and read constantly to improve his interpersonal skills as well as his knowledge. One of the reasons why you're here, I'm sure. He's going to talk about the ways to focus and be engaged wherever you are and whatever you are doing. Please help me welcome Steve for his fifth speech, Being There.
Yay, Steve! All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Being there. Have you ever been out to lunch with a friend? Or maybe you're in a very important business meeting, or Toastmasters perhaps, or church, and you find your mind, it's kind of wandering out there. You're thinking about, oh, I gotta wash the car. Or, did I pay that bill? Or maybe I have to wash the cat.
Wash the cat.
Or sometimes the speaker's talking, right? And it's like that Charlie Brown teacher moment. Or maybe you see some guy across the way. He looks like Bill Clinton. Oh man, that's so exciting, right? Well, it's probably not him. But you're like, oh, my cell phone vibrated. Hang on, let me see. No, okay. The whole idea is that we need to stop and be there. You may have heard it said before, wherever you are, be there. Why is it so hard to do that? Are we having this big epidemic of ADD or ADHD or HGTV or one of those acronyms? I don't know. Anyway, I think maybe we're all so overstimulated with computers and cell phones and CNN, which, by the way, stands for constant negative news. Well, we have our Blackberries, our iPhones, and Droids. Oh my! Let me recommend a few things that'll help you and me be there. Put them down. Put those cell phones down. Listen up. And watch. And learn. That's right. Turn off and tune in. That's the first thing you need to do. Turn off the phones. Tune in. Unplug it. Leave it in the car. What a concept. Now, when I was a kid, we had family dinners. And we had one phone. Now, there's 5 kids in my family. 3 girls. Girls like to talk on the phone, right? And my mom and dad would unplug that phone for dinner. No phones. No TVs. Now, my family, when we have our family dinners, we turn the phones off. We turn the TVs off. And we focus on being there with our family. Now, I would recommend that to anybody. If you're having coffee with a friend, or maybe you're doing a little one-on-one, or, my God, maybe you're with a client, hello, by all means, be there, okay? Take your phone and turn it off, or at least put it on silent, or, I mean, what a concept, I know we have that separation anxiety from our phones, right? It's quite a concept. The second thing you need to do to be there is to listen up. What did God give us? He gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. Now, this is a hard thing for me. Anybody who knows me knows I like to talk, right? But you have to listen twice as much as talk. Okay? Remember that teacher? They would raise their hand until everybody was quiet, right? That's how you get everybody to listen. Winston Churchill once said, "Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak, and courage is what it also takes to sit down and listen." It takes courage to listen. Now, one of my favorite speakers and just a sophisticated man, the late great George Carlin, he once said, "I'm always relieved when somebody is delivering a eulogy, and I realize I'm listening to it." So don't be that guy or the gal. We've all had this experience. You're talking to somebody on the phone, and that guy or that gal is, you can hear them typing on the other side, right? And they're going, "Uh-huh, yeah, uh-huh, yeah, oh yeah, Steve, right, uh-huh." And you could probably tell them anything, right? And they're going to say, "Uh-huh, uh-huh, are you dead? Uh-huh, yeah." Okay, don't be that person. Put the computer down, turn it off, listen, use your ears, okay? Focus on the conversation. Listen, you might learn something, or you might be inspired. Now, the last tip in being there is to watch. Watch and learn. You have to observe. Now, Yogi Berra, another guy who's always full of great quotes and wisdom, he once said, "You can observe a lot just by watching." Those are pearls of wisdom, I'm telling you. It's simple, but it's true. You can learn a lot by observing and watching. And God also gave us 2 eyes, right? He gave us 2 of a lot of things, actually. But on your face, He gave you 2 eyes. Now, have you ever heard anyone say, "I see what you're saying"? Have you ever heard anybody say that? I see what you're saying. Did they really see what you're saying?
Nope.
Now, you need to be able to see what others are saying. You need to read body language. Look at their expressions. Some people wear their emotions on their sleeve, right? You know when they're happy. You know when they're sad. You know when they're angry. You know when they're puzzled, right? They have all of these expressions, but there are others that aren't going to give it away. They're a little more reserved. That's when you need to really tune in and pay attention, right? Don't get distracted. Focus. Doggone it. Concentrate. Be there. Now, I say these things not just for all of you, but really for me. I have to work on all of these things very hard. We need to concentrate on being there. So be there or be square.
Thank you very much. That was a very entertaining speech.